Hello, Vincent. My name is Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert at Zucor Marketing. Thank you for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis. First thing I have to say is that you have a very homey site. It's very comfortable. If it were a home, I would like to walk in if invited. And that's exactly what you want your customers to do, to arrive somewhere where they feel like they're comfortable going in. Now, I don't know how long you've had this website, but it seems to me that when you had it made, they did not know what they know now. And I can tell you the reason I know that is because your site is underperforming. And I'm going to show you the numbers. I'm going to show you how and why. And then I'm going to show you how to fix it because you are not getting enough visits. And that is all absolutely due to what is in your website. First thing I do is I go to this site here. It's a paid site that I use. It's a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and it shows me the metrics of your site, how it's been performing over the last couple of months. Then the next thing I do is a regular old Google search, and the reason I do that is because not a lot of people know how Google works. And if you don't know how something works, then you're not able to take advantage of it. And the problem there is that Google is responsible for about 96% of your traffic. That is how much traffic they drive on the internet. That is a huge amount. That represents 96% of people you are not reaching. So turn that around. And the reason that I can tell you that you can turn it around, the reason that I tell you that I think your website was done a while ago is because those things were not known then. But they are known now, what you need in your site in order to please the Google algorithm. Now I'm going to describe how the algorithm works by showing you the results of this search page result. And I'll explain as we go along. Now the first thing is the sponsored ones. These folks up here actually paid to be in this spot. And below that we have what we call the map pack. The map pack, of course, because they're attached to this map over here. And these three folks did something that these folks down here did not, and that is they filled out a Google business profile. Now, that business profile is just like any other online profile. It asks you for like what year you started your business, what your regular hours are, and it'll ask you to prove that you own the site. And the advantage of being in the map pack, of course, is that you're up near the top of a Google search. And that is verifiably something better than being way down below. For instance, underneath the map pack, we have what we call the organic search results. Now, Andrew's list I'm not going to count, but I'm going to use McClurg as an example of somebody who's up at the top of the list, near the top of the list. Here's their website. I'm going to do something really quickly. I'm going to take your site and I'm going to copy and paste it into this word counter. You have 301 words, and I'm going to do the same for McClurg. Copy and paste. There we go, 230 words. So generally, you would win this, but you are both so sort of neck and neck in terms of the word foot race that Google has set up. What Google actually wants is 1,500 words. Now, it's not hard to get that. I can probably show you 30 other websites that are in your region who have that amount of words in them or close to it, but they might not be the right words. And they don't look ugly with that number of words in it. It's not like adding words is going to make your site less attractive, but it will make it more attractive to the Google algorithm. Now, the words are not the same, and let me show you what I mean. Here on the paid tool that I use, keywords are what we're talking about. And keywords are words that come from your industry, essentially. Google takes all of the words from you and your competitors' sites, and they know what they are because they know what comes up when they search for, Delaware roofers. And they put them all together, and they count which little words and phrases come out the most. And those become the keywords from most used to least used. Now, I'm going to show you your competitor. You have 36. They have 7,000. Let me show you what their keywords are. Shower grab bar height, walk-in shower grab bar. There are a lot of grab bar questions. And those sorts of things are, they change from region to region. Entryway, front door ideas, master bedroom addition. So you can see there's a lot of different words and phrases from your industry that, for instance, I would never put together 3 words house entrance ideas. I don't have a need for that right now. So, I mean, somebody who's looking for that would, and you guys probably deal with it all the time. I do not. So that being the case, these are just some of them. Shower without doors. Let's see, standard shower pan sizes. So a lot of questions that have to do with bathroom remodels and kitchen remodels and bedroom remodels and so on. Now, I'm going to show you something else now, and that is backlinks. Backlinks is where you have your site listed on somebody else's site. For instance, Yelp. So if you go to Yelp and you see your profile and you have put up your URL there, then there is a link back to your site. So that's a backlink. You're on 30 different domains, and that means 30 different websites, more or less. Now, I'm going to show you what your competitor is on. They are on, if I will, oh no, come on. There they are. 2,500 different websites, different domains. And that is a lot, but let me show you what they have. A bunch of them might not be very good, so it might be easy for you to catch up. Well, I will say this. They do have a lot of 90 rated domain ratings. Now, this number here is a scale of 0 to 100. It's called the domain rating, and it shows the strength of a domain's backlink profile. Now, what that means is that, like, for instance, your domain rating is 0.6, and their domain rating is 96. So a lot of other sites have a link back to Vimeo, to blogger.com, to expertise.com, to yellowpages.com. And a lot of these Porch and Super Pages, a lot of those are sites that you can get on by just filling out a profile. Not very hard to do. So it would be in your advantage, definitely, to do something like that. But it is a very time-consuming process, and one that I am very glad I don't do anymore. I do this. I like the analysis part of it because I like helping people. And, you know, the actual work of putting that all together, I find just extraordinarily dull. And I'm sure you would too. But here's what it all comes down to. Your backlinks and your keywords meant that you had 11 visitors last month. That is +1 from the month before. So you had 10 the month before. So you're on the way up. 11, though, is less than 1 every 3 days. Here's what your competitor had, 5,400 last month. That's down 62. Wah for them. But you can see what I'm talking about. That is approximately 50 or 500 times more traffic than you have. And that means that they had that more potential for a visitor to be asked for an estimate, and for that estimate to become a customer, and for that customer to put money in your pocket. Now, you know, I can't understate how important Google is in your business. And I want to show you something really good. I'm going to search for your site going down here. And I want you just to think about your own Google search behavior. And that is, you know, how far down do you scroll before you figure to yourself, you know what, I think I have it from here on up. I don't need to go down much further, because then it starts to get kind of spotty down there, and not things aren't really all that relevant to what I'm searching about. And I guess my question is, would you have scrolled down this far to find your site? And you can see what I'm talking about. This is the reason that you have 11, because nobody is finding you. Let me just do this. I'm going to do Amtek, A-M-T-E. Oh, there we go. You were down a little bit further. That's great. I didn't scroll down far enough. But anyway, you understand my drift. So if you would rather spend your time roofing than dealing with all of this stuff, then perhaps you could give Eric a call. He would be glad to guide you through the next steps of what I find an extraordinarily boring and long-term solution to your website. Thank you so much for watching, Vincent. Have a great rest of your day.